Today, starting a vehicle is as simple as turning a key or pressing a button. But in the early days of automobiles and military vehicles, things were very different. Many engines had to be started manually using a device called a hand crank. How did it work? And why was it used for so many years? Let's find out. A hand crank is a metal handle used to manually rotate an engine's crankshaft. Internal combustion engines cannot start on their own. They need an initial rotation to draw in air and fuel, compress the mixture, and begin the combustion process. Before electric starter motors became common, this initial movement was provided entirely by human strength. The operator would insert the crank into the front of the vehicle and turn it with enough force to start the engine. In the early 20th century, electrical systems were still developing. Batteries were often unreliable, expensive, and difficult to maintain in harsh environments. For military vehicles, simplicity was essential. A hand crank system required fewer electrical components and could operate even when batteries failed. This made hand cranks particularly useful in combat zones, remote locations, and extreme weather conditions where electrical systems were prone to malfunction. Although effective, hand cranking could be dangerous. If the engine backfired, the crank handle could suddenly spin backward with tremendous force. This phenomenon, known as kickback, caused countless injuries, including broken fingers, wrists, and arms. To reduce the risk, operators were trained to grip the crank carefully and pull upward rather than wrapping their thumbs around the handle. Everything changed when electric starter motors became widely available in the 1910s and 1920s. Electric starters made vehicles safer, faster, and much easier to operate. Drivers no longer needed physical strength or special training to start an engine. Despite this advancement, many military vehicles continue to include hand cranks as a backup method for years. If the battery failed, crews could still start the engine manually. The hand crank may seem primitive today, but it played a crucial role in the development of automotive and military technology. Before push-button ignition and advanced electrical systems, engines depended on human effort to come to life. These simple tools helped power some of the most important vehicles of the 20th century. Thanks for watching. If you enjoy learning about historical technology and military engineering, be sure to subscribe for more stories from the past.